Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television.
Oh my fucking god. Once again, I hello again. So thank you for that message because holy shit. My mic was off. I was ranting into an off mic. I need to make that part. Yeah, I need to make it part of my routine for real. I need to really sit down and make it like I need to write down a checklist of things to do before starting stream, because this cannot be. This is like the second time I've done this. Because my microphone, it's great. I love it so much, and it has right on it. It has a little button that you can press that turns it on or off. No, it has a little button that turns it on or off, and you know, because I am the anxious little ball that I am, and I say that I'm not really. While we're here, I might as well. Sure. Yeah, so when I'm not using it, because I stream and I have streaming software, I keep it off sort of at the source, right? Because I am paranoid that I'll have it on and say something, or you guys will hear something, some sort of like identifying information, anything like that. So normally I keep it off, and I make a point of keeping it off. And then, you know, I actually start streaming and then I forget to turn it on. It really needs to become part of the routine, because that's pretty embarrassing, goddamn. I was even mentioning, I was like, honestly, I'm seeing zero chat interaction, and I'm considering that an absolute win, because that means you are focusing on homework. No, it turns out. Ooh, pretty tempting. But anyway, before I realized I was being a little dum-dum, I was talking about how my job, I like it for the most part, but some parts of it kind of piss me off, right? And I believe I've mentioned this, but as a laboratory assistant, I don't have my own projects, right? Because I'm an assistant, you know, it's in the name of the job. I assist. Other people have projects, other people prepare stuff, and then I just help them with it. I run the actual experiments and I give them the data. Now so I have my boss, and every morning he tells me what the plan is. We have a loose plan for the week, some ongoing projects that you need to do stuff for every day, and I do that. But then it just happens. This is awful. I'm gonna oh, that's decent. So it happens, you know, some days he'll give me work that is entirely too much work for an 8-hour workday. And sometimes he'll give me work that can get done in like 4 hours. Like today, I was done with all of my work by 2:30 p.m. But I couldn't leave until 4 at least. I'm supposed to get out at 5. But I stayed until 4 because at that point at least it looks like I've worked a full day. Which is such a silly thing to have to pretend to, you know? Because I've done all my work. I don't have anything else to do. I have nothing else going on. God knows at 2:30 I'm not starting anything worthwhile that'll be able to get done by the time I get out. And I swear I'm cursed or something, because every single one of my coworkers that are in the same group and thus, you know, assisting my boss's research, but you know, we have an allotted amount of work for the day. They leave whenever they get done. So they get out at like, sometimes they get out at like 2, sometimes they get out at 1. I've seen people leave at like 12 sometimes. And I swear they never get in trouble for it. But I do. It's the most messed up stuff ever. Also, I'm gonna push my mic back a little bit, because I've been listening back to some of the old streams, and you can hear me, like, you know, you can hear me breathing into the mic. And that's a little gross. It's ASMR. I don't want to provide ASMR. Not for free, anyway. If you want to be ASMR'd, you're gonna damn well pay for it. Oh, please, I need a flame. I need a flame, please. A flame. Spare flame. Spare flame. Jesus. Well, anyway, so they all leave early. I try to, and of course, when I try to leave early, the lab manager is there, and he gives me a little, like, hey, you know, I see you're stepping out with your bike helmet at 2:15 p.m., you know? Or, okay, so everyone else left, and then I was leaving early as well. And my boss, oh, that's pretty decent. Lump of coal, very nice. Are my coworkers American? That's the thing. No, actually, most of them aren't. And research is pretty varied, and honestly, there's very rarely issues that off that, at least in my laboratory. I say very rarely, never. So, like, my boss is Indian, the lab manager is South American, you know. The PI is from Spain, I'm from Spain. So it's like we've got a very varied cast. Now, the rest of my coworkers, yes, they are American in the same group. But anyway, you know, that doesn't really change much of anything. So they leave, and then my boss shoots me a text. I'm like stepping out of the building, and then my boss shoots me a text. It's like, hey, can you put together some slides for me? I need to present them tomorrow. And I'm like, is it okay if I do it from home? He's like, are you planning on leaving early? Which, like, yes, I was, but also he says it like very accusatorily, you know. He whenever we mention about leaving early or having to leave early, he's like, oh, are you gonna make up the hours that time or anything? Or like, no, I'm basically just asking permission to not pretend like I'm doing work for 2 hours and instead just go home. What do we need to do with Eden? Oh, we do need to do speedrun mode. But yeah, so for the DMV appointment tomorrow, for example, I was texting him about it like Sunday, you know? Plenty of time to warn him. I was like, hey, I'll probably need to head out early Friday. I have an appointment at the DMV. And he was very excited about that, you know? He was like, yeah, sure. Are you going to make up the hours? I'm like, we usually get done early Fridays anywhere. Yeah. Well, it's very silly because I get paid hourly, but it's a full-time job. So like I'm expected to work 80 hours anyway. So I'm just sitting there like, why don't we just make it like a salaried position, or otherwise, you know, sort of more of like a gig thing, work, like get paid for the hours you work. But no, it's like a full-time hourly paid job. And because there's this whole like this congruency, right, with the payment method and the work method, 80 hours, no, not a week, sorry, 40 hours, 80 hours in like a bi-weekly period, that's when I get paid. No, not 80 hours a week, Jesus, no, that's my bad. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Yeah, just a little jump scare for you. Keep you on your toes on this stream. But yeah, because there's this whole discongruency between how we get... Oh, I really want that actually. Between how we get paid and how we report our hours, and it's just like, you know, we're expected to work the hours, but we're also expected to not do overtime. We're expected to report normal hours. They're jumping through so many hoops to have this system in place, and I feel like it would all be fixed very easily if they would instead just, you know, make it like a salaried position. I'm not saying, I feel like there's this whole stigma where like a salaried position has to be some sort of like high earning, like respect. No, it's like a salary, it's just like a fixed wage, you know. That's, you can have that. I don't know what the issue is, why there's such a problem with salaried positions for low paying jobs, or sort of low ranking jobs in the company. I still need my item room. Health up. Oh, that's pretty decent actually. Let me go grab a heart for it. They provide health insurance? Yes, they do. That's one of the nice things as well, because I work for the university, and the university has a sort of health, it's just like a hospital system attached to it, like a health system attached to it. I get very decent, pretty cheap insurance through them. Like, as long as I go to them, which they are one of the top insurance providers anyway, you know. No, yeah, no, like I get pretty good benefits. I don't know why I'm not salaried. I don't know if there is some sort of like legal document somewhere that makes it disadvantageous to them to do it this way instead of a fixed salary. It is so weird. This is a blessed run. We're having such good items. Yeah, there probably is. Yeah, almost definitely. Anyway, I don't want to vent about this. I don't want to bring the work to the household, you know? I don't want to walk in here with all my problems. Oh yeah, this is what it's all about. Oh, and that's pretty good too. We are a household? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would like to talk about something else. I don't know. I don't feel like it's very nice talking about work on stream. Partly because it's, you know, I want this to be a sort of thing aside from work. And also because there's a non-zero chance that this is gonna get back to, like, this is gonna get tied to my actual identity. Not that I'm taking many steps to prevent that. Okay, we're gonna take this. Holy water, for sure. Can I blow them up? I don't think I can blow them up yet. That's something you earn later on. Yeah, I'll take this though. So yeah, just covering my ass basically, in case this ever gets back. I just don't wanna... Oh, this run is incredible. I don't want this run to end, please. Give me more of this. Make every run this run. Can you hear the keyboard very loud, by the way? Because I pushed the mic away from myself and thus kind of closer to the keyboard. You can hear it clearly. Is it like too loud? Do I need to switch any settings maybe? Jeepers. Doesn't personally bother you, but it may bother others. Okay, I'm just gonna bring the mic toward me and I am going to step back. We're trying every configuration. We are doing it every possible way. I'm on some real... I am on some real streamer posture right now. Is it? Can you actually hear me breathing into this mic? I might just need to change the gain on the microphone, honestly. You cannot hear me breathe. Well, you'd say that. You like the ASMR, you little freak. I will donate the money. Breathe intentionally? Breathe intentionally? I'm always breathing intention. I mean, what do you mean breathe intentionally? It's I'm breathing all the time. If you can't hear it, it probably can't be heard. Oh yeah, we're doing speedrun mode. We're going speedrun mode on their ass. Oh, almost beat it without taking damage. That would have been nice. Let's see what's in here. Spectral Tears and Flight. No, I don't want Spectral Tears, because that's going to mess with my lightning powers. For every empty heart container or glass cannon. Take this, but it doesn't do much of anything for me. Alright, this is going to be... We might go into quiet hours here, because this is the big boy room. This is the streamer room. Gotta focus up here. Breathe loudly like a mouth breathing freak. I worry about the kind of chat I am cultivating in this stream. Look at the flies trying to, like, trailing along. Oh, that only killed the little guys. Oh, he just popped up on top of spikes. That works beautifully. Is that the bloat? Is that the... It's not the bloat. We're good. We're good. False alarm. False alarm. Oh, on the way home. Okay, so Gail drove me to work because it was raining badly. I mentioned this earlier, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned it while my mic was off. So it's been raining today. It's predicted to rain for a good while, actually. So Gail drove me to work, and then I walked back because she was in the middle of the conference call and everything. It wasn't raining anymore at that point, thankfully. And on the way back, there was like a full-on medical emergency at one of the buildings I passed. There was just like fire truck comes like wheezing by me, then an ambulance. They start going into this one building, bringing out the stretcher and everything. And I know, you know, it's easy to know what you're supposed to do as a driver, right? I know right now, especially because I'm practicing for the DMV test. But as a driver, it's pretty easy, I want to say, to know what you're supposed to do in case of an emergency vehicle, which is just pull off to the right and let them pass, right? But as a pedestrian, when you are on the sidewalk between an active emergency vehicle and the building they're getting into, what are you supposed to do? Because I was like, you know, they had such a thing going on. I felt like I was like walking on set for a movie. You know, it's like, I don't belong here. Am I getting in the way? Do I need to go? Move out of the way. Well, I mean, yeah, but I gotta get through. You understand? My destination is on the other side, and I can't just sit here for however long this emergency takes to resolve. So I walked past carefully. I walked past. Ow. All right, you're getting laser beamed. Wow, that did nothing to you, huh? These are all troublesome bosses. This is not a great. It's not a great moment to be me. I'm gonna be honest. Everywhere is a little spicy. Help me, help me, help me, Jesus. Stop it. Oh, I killed them both somehow. Somehow Palpatine returned. But yeah, so move out. Yeah, you say move out of the way, but congratulations, or sorry that happened to you. I ain't reading all that in the middle of a boss fight. I might get to it later. Coward? Alright, I'm gonna read it. And I think as long as you aren't getting in direct action and no one stops you, you're fine to move through them. I wouldn't pause to ask if it's okay to move because that would pull the focus from the medical emergency. Damn, did it. And then ended his ass. Like that. Just like that. Yeah, no, I know that makes sense, but still, it feels pretty like awkward, you know. There's a non-zero chance you're walking by and just you get in the way, you bump into someone, you know. They're like rushing out. There's like a whole thing happening. I don't know. That's just the kind of stuff I worry about. I'm not saying it has any basis in reality, but it is the kind of stuff I worry about. Is this it? It is it. Yum heart? I don't want no yum heart. Let me get the spirit heart away from the spikes. Nice. Off we go. I cannot believe I freaking did it again, man. I was ranting into a switched off microphone for 15 minutes. The first time it was only 5 minutes, you know? And I feel like that's a minor infraction. That's like, you know, try again, you know. To put it in driver's test terms, I just forgot to check the the frontal like rear view mirror, right? What I did now, I think, is more akin to like I did not put on my seatbelt, and my hands were respectively on 4 and 7. Left hand on 4, right hand on 7. That's basically, I think, what I did. Oh, that guy was so fast. Jeepers. So many hands. Alright. Yeah, we'll be going right back to practicing DMV tests. It's gonna be the same tests. I know there's somewhere like a little booklet that you can, I don't know if you need to buy it or if it's just available or what it is. But it's a small, like 80 to 90 page booklet with all the information you need to know to pass the test. Which again, feels frickin' wild to me. Because in Spain, we take like extracurricular classes for this shit. Like there's driving schools, but like they teach you the theoretical stuff as well, right? I did that. They teach you all the like theoretical things, and then the actual test is a lot harder, I want to say. There's a lot more of like fine little numbers that you gotta know, and I think you can only get 3 questions wrong total in the entire test, and it's a longer test too. It's like 60 questions, something like that. So it's like they don't mess around back there. So the fact that I already have that I already did that, is giving me some courage, I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely making me a bit more... Huh? When I got home from work, I found Petrie's treat back on the ground and she had chewed a hole into the side of it. I couldn't figure out how she did it. I just watched her jump from one desk across the room to the desk where her food and treats are. Literal menace, but an actual athlete. She is a young kitten. Like, she can do anything. You know how, like, human children be out here, like, swinging on the monkey bars? I could not swing on monkey bars now, if I wanted to. Like I tried, because we went to... Jeepers. We went to, what's it called? The whatever... Sky Zone? Is it called Sky Zone? Like, that one place where it's... like for adults, or well, I mean not necessarily for adults, but it's like they've got all the trampolines and foam pits, and like it's very, it's sort of a, is that indoor skydiving? I mean, I think maybe they offer that too, but I don't know, I might be thinking of a different place, but I swear because the stuff we got from there, because they kind of make you buy merch for it, the degenerates. Oh, are we going up? We're going up. This is new. But it's like the one that has all the trampolines and they also have kind of monkey bars in this. And I tried going on them because I was a fiend on the monkey bars as a child. And I could not even, like, I could dangle from one set of bars, but I couldn't convert that into swinging across bars and like grabbing onto stuff. So imagine, like, you know, human children do that. And humans, you know, we may be like monkeys, but we haven't really been monkeys in a while. And cats never stop being cats. Oh, he's so owned. He's so owned. We're not good at being monkeys? Not anymore. No, we're good at being accountants now, which is kind of fucked, honestly. We're good at making more money out of money. We're good at making fake money. Which I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but that kind of pisses me off. The fact that there is a whole part of the market, right? Like the stock market. That's basically it's fake money. Like I understand maybe it didn't originate that way, because originally it's just like it represents you own a little. It's like a fundraising method, I think, at its core. Or at least that's how it started out, right? It's a sort of like to have more money for the company. We're selling it in very, very small parts, and then when the company does good, you can sell it for more money because it's worth more now, right? That makes sense. But now, instead of like the company dictating how... No, yeah, exactly. Like money is already a social construct, yeah. But like, it's a social construct, but normally money is used in conjunction with real goods, right? Usually money is used to buy something physical or something that has direct actual representation into the world and is real. But stocks are money buying money, which is what is so weird about it to me, right? Because normally when you have it started out, I like to imagine anyway, I'm not a historian or anything. Yeah, something tangible, exactly. But it kind of messes with me, the fact that it started out like companies worth leading stock value, and it somehow twisted itself into the stock value leading company worth, right? If the stock is worth money, then the company is worth money. But because there's this whole meta game with stocks that you can play, there's this whole like shorting a stock, there's like artificially driving up value, there's like you can mess with it kind of at a level where you're not really even interacting with the company. You're the stocks and therefore the money they represent are the product. So it's like you are buying money with money, you are selling money for more money than you bought it for. It's very weird, and it feels very odd that that's real, if that makes sense. I am going to start setting up the DMV stuff. Okay. Okay, let me see how it looks. Yes. And we gotta turn this back on. Okay, nice. We're back. Oh, I need to update the stream. Make sure my mic is turned on. Shut the hell up. I can't. It's on now. It's on. Okay, I'm not I'm not I'm not touching anything. God. It's because I think I'm so smart, right? Because I'm like, oh, I switch off the mic just in case, you know. It's good. Like I'm building like a firewall here. I'm keeping an extra step, an extra layer of protection here. Also, I'm gonna make this past the 2 out of 2. I'm gonna move this. There we go. Okay, stream updated. Now this is, to be fair, this is test 1, and I think we did tests 2 and 3, right? I think it's 4 we need to do now. Spanish, how do they know? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I can see the mic levels going up in the in the stream software. I think you're so smart. Yeah, this is the next we should be taking. You ruined my fantastic joke about Spanish. How do they know? What do you have to say for yourself? Anyway, excessive speed, the one that is bad. Alcohol is a depressant. Off the road to pass another vehicle. Under no circumstances? 2 or more lanes traveling in your direction. Using a cell phone while operating a motor vehicle is considered a distraction because it causes the driver to be concerned about the cost of the call. Brother. Who out here with without unlimited talk and text in the year of our Lord 2024? The cost of the call really showed their age with this one, DMV. Before you change lanes, you should check your mirrors and glance over your shoulder, right? Like, okay, there's a lot of mention about glancing over your shoulder. I've literally never seen anyone look over their shoulder before merging. They keep mentioning this. Dim your headlights for oncoming vehicles when you are within 300 feet of a vehicle that you are approaching from behind. You should absolutely look over your shoulder. You have a blind spot. No, I know that you should, and they mention it a lot. But one, it doesn't seem super practical looking over your shoulder in the middle of like a high-speed situation. But also, I feel like I don't really... maybe I'm not paying attention, but I feel like whenever I'm in a car, I don't really see people looking over their shoulder. Grade it. Oh... You do? Well, that's good for you, I guess. I mean, I'll endeavor to do it. I'm gonna be a good little boy, but also, I feel like maybe it's because I'm just not used to driving in a car. But I'd be so worried about taking my eyes off of the front while I'm driving, especially on like a highway, something like that. You're driving on the freeway behind a large truck. You should drive farther behind the truck. Increase your following distance when driving behind a large vehicle. To better see around the sides of the vehicle, I guess? What does that mean? Tend to pull behind large vehicles before trying to pass them. But like, what does pulling behind large vehicles mean? This white sign means look, listen. Yeah, stop at the railroad tracks and wait for signal, right? Smoking inside a vehicle with a person younger than 18 years of age is legal if it is your child, brother. It's like, well, you can do whatever you want with it, I guess. Distraction. 9 is wrong. What do you think it is? B. Look, listen, and prepare to stop at the crossing if necessary. We'll go with it. But if you cost me a point... Oh, no. I don't really have anything to do to you. You must notify the DMV within 5 days if you sell or transfer your vehicle. Paint your vehicle a different color. Hey, oh, so true. You were so right. Explanation me, please. Oh, don't you love it? What? Don't you love it when an explanation is just the same thing again? Like, show your work. Yes, it's right because it's right. And like, oh, fantastic. Adjust your rear view and side mirrors. By the way, does this microphone have anything like, if I speak over here, does it have like stereo sound? Like, are you hearing it on your right side or your left side or something like that? Is it doing some sort of wild sound swings like Queen songs, or does it sound the same? Because I'm kind of off to the side looking at my screen, and I don't know if I'm just fully in your left ear. That's fair enough. I'm gonna just angle my mic towards me. I guess that kind of solves that whole conundrum. Adjust your rear view and side mirrors before you start driving. Before you get into the car. Brother, how? Magneto getting into his car. It did make it sound not as high quality. I think that's because I have it set in such a way that it mostly captures the front of the microphone. This microphone has different settings. And there's one setting where it captures like everywhere around it all the same. Before you brush your teeth in the morning. Yeah, exactly. Night driving presents unique problems because, bro, the speed limit is increased at night. Wouldn't that be fun? It's like the purge. At night, you can drive however the fuck you want. The night is wild. Distance and vehicle speed are difficult to judge in the dark. Jesus, the speed limit is increased at night. That's some like Mad Max shit. Which of the following driving skills are affected by the use of alcohol and drugs? Probably the one that is all of them. If you miss your exit on the freeway, you should not continue on the freeway. Back up on the road. Yeah, probably. Don't do that. Jesus. A pedestrian starts to cross the street after the don't walk sign begins to flash. The pedestrian is in the middle of the street when your signal light changes to green. You should teach that fucker a lesson. Okay, I understand. Proceed if the pedestrian is not in your lane. I feel like that's what people do. But this is probably what you actually have to do. Right? You gotta wait for the pedestrian. But also, y'all in the US have 6-lane streets. Casual 6-lane streets. This question, 17, we're doing it right now. It's like the pedestrian starts crossing and the sign, your light turns green in the middle of them walking. Now, I feel like what you have to do is this, but what people actually do is this. Yeah. No. Like this is the sort of I know this is the fairy tale Candyland option. This is the one, but also you people have 6-lane streets in this country. And I'm out here in lane 1. The pedestrian is like, like inching their way across. Are you admitting to a crime on this chat? We're gonna trace it back to you. You know Twitch doesn't protect your identity. Okay, actually, this kind of leads me into a different. So I was thinking about Twitch doesn't protect your identity. Then I started thinking, there you go. It was a typo. In fact. In fact. Uh-huh. Your message is currently pinned on top of chat for everyone to see. But anyway, I was talking about Twitch doesn't protect your identity. That kind of led me to think Twitch is owned by Amazon. That's why you have like Prime subscriptions and blah blah blah. And we were watching, Gail and I, we've been watching Good Omens. We were finishing season 1. And Amazon Prime Video now has ads. Like you can pay extra. You already pay for Amazon Prime, and now they put ads on it. So you have to pay extra to get rid of the ads. What the fuck? It's Amazon. It's not some small indie like video streaming service or anything. It's Amazon. Amazon Prime is already Netflix hasn't gone that way yet, thankfully. But yeah, I feel like HBO maybe probably also hasn't done it. But the other ones, yeah, they well, I mean, they either started that way or they are going that way. But it's bonkers. It's bonkers. What are you talking about? Your Amazon plus Amazon Prime is already, isn't it like $19, $20 a month, something like that? Where do you get off charging like 4 times as much as other streaming services, or like 2-3 times as much as other streaming services, and still like putting ads on this stuff? What is wrong with you? Okay, what is an important step in turning check traffic in all directions? Yay. They didn't bring us up. I was gonna say, they're supposed to... Where's my button to the next section? HBO and Netflix do it? I haven't been getting ads on Netflix. I don't know about... Shut the hell up. My microphone is working. I can see it. Is this supposed to be... What is this? What is this? Is this mind games? In the non-ad pay tier? Do you think so? Like, I get Netflix through my parents' account, so maybe. But still, that's crazy, because the way that they started doing it, then originally it was just Netflix, and Netflix had everything, and it was like the one joint place you went to for all of this stuff, and it was beautiful and worked so well. And now everyone has their own, so they're getting less revenue because everyone like picks and chooses what they want instead of like paying more for one centralized service. And to make up that revenue, I guess, is it's silly. It's silly. Because God knows they don't need that ad money. They're already making so much money. These people. So much money. Like, they gotta make more money than they did last time. And that's the freaking problem. They can't just make the same amount, the same millions and billions of dollars yearly. They can't make that and stick that and be like, that's great. You gotta make more. The stock has to grow, and that's so fucked. Once again, it ties back to fake money. Stocks printing, like, it's stupid. Anyway, when changing lanes on a freeway, you should... signal for at least 5 seconds, I guess. Slowing down seems like a horrible idea on the freeway. And assuming anything seems like a horrible idea on the road. If a child is riding a bicycle near your vehicle, beep your horn, bro. Okay, they do that. I do ride my bike and they do beep the horn at me. The stream keeps closing out for you. I don't know. Close it, open it again, reload, close the app. I don't know what it is you're doing. It's not like we're doing very interesting stuff. Expect the child to be in total control of the bicycle. Expect the unexpected. Oh, this is so good. If a child is riding a bicycle near your vehicle, expect the unexpected. That's precious. Hang on a second. I want to immortalize it. I want to whoa, accidentally opened something else. It's gonna be what it downloads. Yes, sure is. Okay, new image, by the way. New image. I want to keep this. Expect the unexpected. Brother, it's so good. It's so good. I'm keeping it. Twitch is trying to keep my #1 fan out. That's very messed up of them. If you are driving on a highway next to a single broken white line marking, you may cross the line to pass and change lanes. Everyone knows this. Okay. This is pretty easy. I hope the test is actually this. I hope they're not like lowballing me here. Because Gail was telling me about her test when she took it. And apparently they did throw in like stuff about what are you allowed to hitch on a car or a truck or, I don't know this shit. Always carefully look for motorcycles before you change lanes because it is illegal for motorcycles to share traffic lanes. Holy shit. Transformer apartheid. Anyway, their small size can make them hard to see is the only one that makes any sense. What different license classes meant? Well, C class is for cars. So I assume M class is for motorcycles, and T class is for trucks, and B class is for buses, right? I don't fucking know. I hope they don't give me that. The safest precaution that you can take when using a cellular phones while driving is to use hands-free devices. You can keep both hands on the steering wheel. You are approaching an intersection where a traffic signal is displaying a steady yellow light. If you have not already entered the intersection, you should reduce speed and proceed carefully. A steady yellow light is just like, be careful, right? It's just like, you can cross, it's not gonna switch red on you, but it's, be careful. No, it's come to a safe stop. Oh. We gotta remember this. This is new. You did not know this? At an intersection controlled by a steady yellow light, you should bring your vehicle to a safe stop. If you're already within the intersection when the light changes from green to yellow, continue through the intersection at a safe speed. How did I get that wrong? Bro, I don't drive a car. What do you mean? A steady yellow light? Isn't a steady yellow light? I swear we had a whole thing yesterday. So many questions that were just like, slow down, be ready to stop. Am I going crazy? I feel like, okay, I made one mistake, but this feels like a pretty capital mistake to make. Like, I don't know if the software is gonna know which questions I got wrong. I don't know if they're weighted like that, but maybe they should be, because if oncoming headlights are blinding you while you are driving at night, you should honk. Turn your lights on and off. I know you don't do that, because then you blind them right back. Switch your lights to high beams. You also blind them right back. Look toward the right edge of the road. Pentagon-shaped sign is a school zone or school crossing sign, right? Or a regulatory sign. I know it's for sure like a school zone, school crossing kind of sign. But I don't know if that's just because it's like regulatory. It's not a stop sign, I know that for sure. A broken yellow line between two lanes of traffic means both lanes of traffic are going in the same direction. Passing is permitted when it's safe. I'm pretty sure is what it means. You are driving on the freeway. The vehicle in front of you is a large truck. You should drive farther behind the truck. This is the same question again. I'm also a little worried. A lot of these have like repeat questions. What if, like, because the actual test is not going to have repeat questions, I hope. So, or maybe, I mean, it'd be great if it was 36 of the same question and I get it right. But when parking next to a curb, you should use your turn signals. But when pulling next to or away from the curb, right? When you're parking, you turn on the turn signal and then you park. And when you're leaving, when you're heading out of there, you also turn it on. Yeah. Blood alcohol concentration of 0.02%. I mean, it'll be worse than having 0%. Is it the school zone? It is school zone. I am not under 18. Next. When you want to change lanes, you should never check your blind spot, check for other drivers, move into another lane within an intersection. Oh, it means like while you are inside the intersection going from a right lane to a left lane while you are crossing the intersection. That is not allowed. That's fair. That's actually very fair, and we should remember that. Some questions will definitely be there to try and trick you. I expect that, and honestly, I respect it. I respect that. It is very foggy. You should slow down and low beam setting. I know this, because then high beam, you just blind some poor guy going down the other way. Plus, like, high beam into fog is just gonna reflect and you're not gonna see. After passing a vehicle, it is safe to return to your driving lane when you see the headlights of the passed vehicle in your rear view mirror. I remember this. It's one of these like weird rule of thumb questions, but that's what it is. You've stopped for a train at a railroad crossing. After the train passes, you should look for a second train. Yeah, both of the above. A second train has hit the railroad crossing. It is illegal to leave a child age blank or younger alone in a vehicle. I'm gonna go ahead and say 8. 8 or younger. I feel like the higher that number is, probably the better for myself morally. It's probably not 8, but I'm willing to take the L on this for my morals, for what I believe is right. If you want to pass a bicyclist riding on the right edge of your lane, you must honk your horn. You must not squeeze past the bicyclist. Why are they all so low? What, the ages? I don't know. It is 6? Oh my god, that's sad, bro. You can leave a 7-year-old on their own in the car? Yeah, it is never a good idea. It is illegal to leave a child who is age 6 or younger. A child may be left in a car if they are under the supervision of a person aged 12 or older. Bro, a 12-year-old taking care of a 5-year-old in a hot car. This is the most nightmarish situation I ever heard of. Oh, I passed. Wait, I didn't even realize. That's 3 of 3, baby. Test number 5. Number 5. How many tests? There's so many. There's so many. There's no way I'm getting through all of these, but hey. At a red traffic light with a green arrow, you may proceed in the direction of the arrow if... Yeah, you're in the proper lane, the roadway is clear. It's a green light. You should not need to stop. The amount of alcohol in the blood is referred to as implied consent. Blood alcohol concentration. It's concentration? I thought it was content. Anyway. That does not affect a single thing, but that's just the kind of thing I think about. With a Class C driver license, a person may drive... this, right? 3-axle vehicle if the gross vehicle weight is less than 6,000 pounds. Probably. I'm checking this just because it's the one that has the most text. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure this is the right answer. Safely backing your vehicle requires all of the following except look over your shoulder. Yes. Check your vehicle surroundings. Yes. Tapping your horn. Oh, that's some some construction working RP. Class C is what you'd be getting. Yeah. Class C is for like normal driving. Yeah. For which of the following traffic lights must you always stop your vehicle? Solid red lights, flashing red lights, blacked out traffic signals. Solid red lights, red arrows, flashing yellow lights. Solid red lights, flashing red lights, and yellow lights. I feel like this is... Well, must you always stop your vehicle? And I feel like we established you don't always gotta stop your vehicle. Well, I mean, it depends, like, you know, where you are when it happens. I feel like this, I need more information. I need a little bit more than just this. A little bit more sauce. I'm gonna let you read, but I'm gonna start doing the next one. To turn left from a multi-lane one-way street onto a one-way street, you should start your turn from the lane closest to the left curb. I think, right? Because I feel like yellow lights, you don't always stop your vehicle. Well, that's just weird. I don't know. We will see. It is, yeah. There you go. Let me get an explanation for that, though. You must stop at a solid or flashing red light, or at a signal light that is blacked out, not working. A solid yellow light means that the signal is about to turn red and you must stop if you can do so safely, otherwise proceed cautiously. Okay. This yellow sign means a drunk driving, baby. Road ahead may be slippery, right? Or, no, this is the one that's like the curbs. Ah, see? It's good these ones were back to back. This is some real, this is a learning moment. Winding road ahead. You must yield to a pedestrian using a white cane or guide dog at all times. Only when the guide dog is leading the person across the street. So when they don't, their dog is gone or they don't even have one, you just go and get that sucker. Go get him. Roads are slippery after it first starts to rain. Where the road is slippery, you should test your tire's traction while going uphill. Just see an uphill and be like, all right, time to go. Avoid making turns and stops while driving at high speeds. Seems right. This road sign means no U-turns. Always use your seatbelt unless the vehicle was built before 1978. You know, when the vehicle is equipped with seatbelts. I feel like if it was built before 1978, you need seatbelts and more, because that's when they were making cars like that didn't crumple, right? Cars right now, they'll squish like a can, so you don't squish. But like they used to make cars hella rigid, so all the shock goes straight to you, the only squishable thing inside of the car. In rainy weather, you should be most careful when turning or stopping. During the first half hour of rain, right? When it's been raining all day, it kind of like it stops. But like during the first half hour of rain, it's when it's worst. 2 sets of solid double yellow lines that are 2 or more feet apart are a wall. Should be treated as a separate traffic lane. They act as a wall, basically. If you come to an intersection and your view to the side is blocked, you should stop then inch forward and you can clearly see in both directions. Seems the only safe thing. To improve visibility lowered by rain or fog, drivers should use their low beam headlights. This road sign means the sport arrows got scoliosis. Is it just sharp turn, or the road ahead turns sharply right and then sharply left? I guess sharp turn could just be like a straight angle in whatever way. So this might be correct. I mean, it might be this, but I'm gonna take the L. When passing another vehicle, it is safe to return to your lane if you see the vehicle's headlights in your rearview mirror. Oh, I was right. This was wrong. May not be crossed for any reason. I feel like that doesn't seem right. What if someone is getting murdered on the other side? It's just lines on the floor, you know? If someone's getting murdered on the other side, maybe you should cross it. You are driving on a city street and see an emergency vehicle with flashing lights behind you. This ties into what I was talking about. You're driving on a city street and see an emergency vehicle with flashing lights behind you. What should you do? Drive to the right edge of the road and slow down. Or like stop, actually, right? It is legal to drive with an alcoholic beverage container that has been opened only if the container is in the trunk. Out of these options, under the front seat. That seems like a horrible place to have an alcoholic beverage. It seems like that could roll right under your brake or something and then you die. You should not use your horn near blind pedestrians. I mean, yeah, probably. That's kind of funny to imagine. When visibility ahead is limited, I think. When driving in work zones, you should avoid tailgating and keep a safe following distance. I mean, that's just a safe bet, because you always gotta do this. Which of these statements is true about road work zones? Sure hope it does. Fines are the same for violations committed in work zones. They are not. You must slow for the cone zone. That sounds like a radio broadcast. Hello and welcome to the cone zone with your guy Gallium. Today we are going to be playing you some of the hardest hitting rocks you ever heard. I'm waking up to ash and dust. That sounds like that kind of. Slow for the cone zone. The way they got the slogan out here, I'm thinking it's gotta be right. When passing on the left of a vehicle, it is safe to move back into the right lane. Passing on the left, it's safe to move back. Oh, when you can see the front of the vehicle in your rearview mirror is the same thing. Oh, what'd I miss? It is near blind pedestrians. Oh my god, that is so funny. That's such a funny situation. I mean, of course you shouldn't, because it's awful. But kind of funny too. Before switching on the ignition, you should buckle your fuckles. Both of the above. When driving in fog or mist, never put your headlights on the high beam setting because the light will reflect back to your eyes. Yeah. To turn left from a one-way street onto a one-way street, start from the lane closest to the left curb. If you find yourself in a skid, stay off the brakes, right? That's sort of the same as hydroplaning. Stay off the brakes. It's either brake lightly or stay off the brakes. I'm pretty sure it's stay off the brakes and try to slowly come and like put the car elsewhere. And if it's not, we got plenty of room to make mistakes. If you see orange construction signs and cones on a freeway, you must be prepared for workers and equipment ahead. Which of the following roadways freeze first when wet? Not a tunnel, because that's underground and that's pretty thermally regulated. Intersections get a lot of use, so probably not. I must say bridges and overpasses. Oh, we logicked our way out of that one. Wait, there was one that I was thinking about. Yeah, stay off the brakes in a skid. Let's remember that. It's like hydroplaning rules. It's hydroplaning rules. We know this. We know this. See, okay, this is the one I was talking about. Like yesterday, I saw one that was this without the R on it. But this railroad crossing again without the RR, it means the same damn thing. Y'all got like different signs that mean the same thing. You should always travel at a speed appropriate for road and weather conditions. That's the base speed law thing for California. When turning left from a two-way street onto a one-way street, you should... What? When turning left from a two-way street onto a one-way street, you should... I feel like I'm going crazy. From a two-way street onto a one-way street. Two-way, one-way. I'm on the left. I feel like I need like to draw this shit out. I'm going crazy. I should turn into first lane. I guess if the lanes are counted left to right, it should be first lane. You exit the freeway on a ramp that curves downhill. Exit the freeway on a ramp that curves downhill. Yeah, that's the normal. That's how it goes. You should slow to a safe speed before the curve. Which of the following is not a safe driving practice when driving on the interstate? Slower traffic must keep to the right. Yes. Change lanes without signaling. I'm betting. If you miss your exit, you must go to the next exit. Yeah. Which of these is a safe driving technique? Not you. Yes. You wait. Road ahead of your vehicle. Oh, staring at the road. Yeah, no, not at the road. For whatever reason, I thought it was like staring at the road, like ahead of the next vehicle. Sort of the whole keeping your eyes like 10, 15 seconds ahead, whatever it is. Let me see. Oh, so green. Caesar salad. Okay. We are 4 out of 4. Honestly, this is getting too easy. Whoa, 34. No. 4 out of 4. Very nice. Let me. Alignment right, I think should fix it, right? Or not? What? Did I not accept it? No, it is. Okay, well, anyway. We're at 4 out of 4. This is honestly pretty easy. I don't know if I might regret this, but I feel like I'm ready. Put me in, coach. I can do this. I don't know. What else do you want to get up to? What else do you want to do? World domination. Let me see if I have. Actually, I can go through my Steam games. See what I have that I can play. There is a game, actually, that I wanted to play and I never got around to doing on stream. 75 hard with Alyssa. I don't know what 75 hard is. I'm not sure I want to know. I'ma play. I forgot the child is riding a bicycle thing was on there. We're gonna see if the stream can handle this. When I tried recording my screen with this on, expect the unexpected, baby. So true. Close this out. Let me game capture. Okay, can you see this? And does it look okay? Good lord. I'm assuming that's a yes, it does look okay. Yeah, no, when I tab out of the game, it does not look good. Okay. We're back. So, this game, you should not be hearing anything right now because it doesn't the sound doesn't kick in until later. This game is a game about a galaxy where a rebellion is getting started. It's called Heat Signature. And it's a game I really, really like because it has such a big scope. I'm gonna start playing. I think I already had this person started. I don't want to do that. So I am going to send them home. I think that's T. No, F. How do you send them home? F. F is to send them home. Oh, I can't send her home because I am already. Okay, fair enough. We're gonna start with you because your personal mission is not that hard. Okay, music is starting to kick in now. Can you hear it? It's pretty quiet. Oh, there it is. The music. So, what I like about this game a lot is you're here in this weird little space station, and then you begin to zoom out, and you can keep zooming out to the whole damn galaxy. So, we are going to try and do this person's mission, the personal mission, which is steal a Gemini prototype to make enough money to keep my family safe. We start with a concussion hammer and a quiet shotgun. So the thing to do in this game is you go to this spot here, you get missions, right? Get a mission, choose a mission. And then you just go perform the mission, get paid for it. This is payment. And then with enough payment, you can pay to get the information for your personal mission, at which point you can do the mission, retire your character, whatever you like. We're going to start with this. Response 60 seconds to escape. But it's a medium difficulty. I like to think I'm decent at this game. Do I start with any money? 6 money. Probably not enough for just about anything. Rechargeable crash beam could be good. I am actually going to take that. So we go here. We hop on our little space pod, little spaceship. And off we go to our mission. What I really like about this game, it goes a long way to making you feel like a badass as well. The long-term goal in this game is to liberate the entire galaxy. As you complete missions, you sort of accrue liberation points or whatever it is. And you can cash those in to liberate planets or star systems or whatever it is. You can just take... Oh, wow. That was horrible, but that's okay. Just gonna take care of you. Take the body away so it doesn't get seen. Someone saw me. This is starting very, very poorly, but actually I have my shotgun on me, so I'm pretty sure no one's gonna hear this. Yeah. Got the key for level 1. Normally, I am a little bit better at this game. I don't know. It's partly because I am on stream and it is, like, the game is not super optimized. Oh, the pilot's right there. And if I take out the pilot with my shotgun, like, they cannot raise an alarm anymore. Because, nice, killed them all with one shot. They cannot raise an alarm anymore because the pilot is dead. This mission is, by the way, I forgot. Oh, it's just stealing the object from in there. But I'm still gonna go check out this box right here, because it should have some goodies in it. Concussion hammer. I already have one of those, but I can sell that. There should be... Oh, there's one more dude. Oh, I need his key card. He got hella bonked. We bring the body around. No one sees anything. And concussed. And... Oh, the key is on the wall. I could have shot him out into space. We get the key. Enter into here. Get the contraption. And just to get out a little faster, I'm gonna shoot out the window, get sucked into space, and get my pod to rescue me. Is this an... Who? There's something flying through space. Oh, it's another guy. Oh, that's kind of sad. And I'm just gonna speed through time. Get to the base. There we go. So yeah, this is a game that I really, really like. I don't know how streamable it is, and I do believe my computer might be struggling a little bit to do this game and stream all at once. We need to get a new mission. Liberation missions you don't get paid for. It looks smooth as of now. Okay, it looks a little choppy on my computer, but as long as it looks smooth for you. Are you following along, by the way? Does this make sense at all to you? These are way too hard. I'm gonna have to do one of these, which is pretty basic. I'm gonna sell. Oh, for 20 bucks. That could go a long way. What can I buy for 49? As well as you can with multitasking homework. Honestly, yeah, fair enough. Crash trap. Always good to have one of those. I'm just gonna buy that. Everything else I'm just gonna keep on me while I'm here. That's on you? Yeah, too true, it is on you. But yeah, in this game, when you get like a couple of items, it's all your own skill, right? Let's look around. There's these two guys going on patrol. I'm pretty sure it's just their team of two. So I should be able to dispatch them pretty easily. It's another team of two right here with a pilot. Pilot has a shield. See, like when you hover over someone, it says emergency shield. He's got a key card. He's just a dude. He's got a gun, but that's it. Another dude together with someone. Or, oh, maybe he's part of this group of three. Right, it's like kind of... They're kind of short-staffed, aren't they? Yeah. I'm gonna let this guy come through. I'm going to equip my crash trap. Crash trap is going to disable the kit of whoever steps on it. So I will go ahead and put it down on the floor right here. I'm gonna stand here and kind of speed through time until this dude with the shield walks through it. Which of course now he's never going to. Oh, never mind. There he goes. So now his whole kit is deactivated. Because people with shields can be hella annoying to deal with. I'm gonna pick up my crash trap. I am going to bonk you. Tactical distance bonk. Yep, yep. Okay, okay. While they are set up here, can I... okay. He walks through the crash trap, gets shocked. I get him. Yeah. It's very... It's got a crash beam that should get the pilot from here. Fantastic. Oh, is this guy just here on his own? That's a little sad. Since I do have a crash beam, I'm also just gonna crash this dude. Just for speed's sake. The pilot does not see anything. Pilot is too busy piloting the ship to really spot anything going on. So you can just walk up and bonk. I can take a concussive gun. I don't have one of those. You can teleport anything on the ship to you pretty quickly. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice stuff. Does this dude go on patrols or did I imagine it? Anyway. Oh, he sure does. But I got him. And the device. And now, since we've taken out everyone and the pilot, we can fly the ship if we want to. We can just go on here and start like, whee, pirouetting. We can also just like set course for nearest friendly station and it'll autopilot us back home. You can speed up and it'll take you back. And you get a bit of cash for selling the stuff that's in the ship. It's pretty nice. Go to drop point. Continue. This is how much cash now? Not that much. Not that much. There's nothing else we need. Okay, we're getting hard mission. 8 normal dudes. Jammer gates. Jammer gates are actually a big deal. I should take care of that. But this is too much. This I could probably do. Assassinate. Oh, the assassinate missions are fun. Assassinate missions are very fun. I'm gonna take the assassinate mission because I want to show you my favorite way of doing an assassinate mission. Is you can only really do it with missions that have alarm response light reinforcements or like no alarm response, because there's alarm response target freeze or alarm response, I don't know if there's anything. Yeah, alarm response 20 seconds to escape, right? So it's like if you trigger the alarm, the ship sets for one of the friendly stations, and if it gets there while you're on it, you're done. But this is just reinforcements. I mean, it means the ship will continue to plod away and reinforcements will start spawning in. They'll get teleported in. But what's very nice about these missions, and I swear this is because like they must have wanted to do something with this mechanic and ended up scrapping it. But you can just go around. Eventually, probably. I'm just kind of speeding through time. Did I make it up? I made it up. Oh, that's a massive ship though. This could be it. So these, you can just go to another ship because the world is populated with other ships that are like doing their own thing. And I'm pretty sure in an early trailer, there were ships that would go between stars that you could just kind of, there's so much range on the bonk hammer. It's so great. So now I'm just looking to go through. Okay, go through here. Bonk you. Bonk you. We're gonna get through. We're gonna go straight for the pilot, which is right here. Pilot is bonked, which means the ship is no longer aiming for friendly territory. I can just take my time now. And because I don't want to deal with it, I'm sorry, dude. You're getting shotgunned. Everyone else got it a little easier. But now, oh, I'm also going to take an acid trap. That's always good. Now I can go to the pilot seat, which is actually right here. And you can just pilot this ship, and you saw just now, when you right click, some ships can shoot missiles. So now I can just take this ship, point it toward the guy I'm meant to assassinate, slowly make my way there. And because the only alarm response is like, oh, they got a ship that's actually kind of bigger than mine. But because the only alarm response is people being teleported in, they're not leaving. They're not going anywhere. Actually, I'm pretty sure I might be in trouble if I try to use this spaceship, because it's from a group that is hostile. It's like from another civilization. I saw a spaceship down here somewhere. Did it get there already? Shit. Because like the shape of the spaceship kind of tells you who they are. This kind of like weird tick shape they've got going on, I think it's theirs. I think it's these guys. They have that, right? That's the spaceship I just discarded. I'm looking around for a different one. If I can't find it, I will just take the one I was using, because there's no sense in... Oh, there is one. We're gonna use this one. It's got the exact same shape, so you know they're gonna think these are allies, so they're not gonna shoot at them. But you can just... And it does have turrets. You can see 2 turrets right here on the ship. Just gonna plug in. 50 seconds to escape. Let's not get caught out here. How am I meant to... Oh, that's how. There's... I gotta be pretty fast about this. Get this key. Oh, we go straight to you. Okay, now we're no longer spiraling around. Now just get you. Everyone on the ship is gone. And I'm gonna go check out this grate while I'm here. Slipstream. Sure, why not? Pilot this ship, which indeed does have missiles. So like you can take missions of any difficulty as long as it's an assassinate mission and the only requisites on it are like the only thing that matters for it is that it has reinforcements instead of anything else happening. I'm just gonna slowly start shooting missiles at them from here. Gotta correct a little more. Gotta aim for them. Wow, none of that hit them, huh? It's a little wonky doing space fights in this game because the ships appear bigger than they actually are. See, like that looked so big and it's actually already looking pretty darn tiny. Best place to do it from is like from behind, because otherwise they start angling away. This should do it. Objective get... Wow, I got him like straight on. But yeah, see, like now the alarm is sounding, people are teleporting in, whatever. Like I already did my mission. I am teleporting. Set course to the nearest friendly station, please. Oh, we're already going there. Alright, speed up then. And the mission is done. It was like one of the hard missions, but you just did it that way. Enigma and unscathed. No one saw me. I'm getting like a bunch of stuff and all the money. I'm pretty sure they intended to have a different mechanic in this game where you could do ship-to-ship combat, because it literally never really comes into play. They shoot at you if you come near them, and they detect you with those like the light, the beams of light they have, the cones of light. Otherwise, it's never really brought up. All the other spaceships going around. It feels like this game was missing an update or like, you know, a little bit more time in the oven. But I still really like it. How much money do I have? Oh, nice. Assassinate. Target flees. Target flees. That's not great. We can try a target fleas one. That's a hard mission, but we've gathered some equipment just kind of being around. I'm gonna put on that damn hoodie. It's getting cold out now. I was saying it was so nice last weekend how we didn't really have cold anymore. It was warm again. Never frickin' mind, bro. Oh, it's out this way. Okay, off we go. Boy, she pops. Ooh, oh, it's a big ship. It's a big ship. But I have a crash trap, I have an acid trap, I have everything I should need. I do have, yeah, crash trap and acid trap. Okay. This is a pretty rough setup to start with, I'm not gonna lie. But I think walking into this room, the way they're all collected here, a good shotgun blast to them. Maybe I can get them both in one go. And then the concussive gun. Because the thing with quiet guns, this is quiet and quiet. I should say, yeah, quiet, it says right on the tooltip. It cannot be heard through walls and closed doors. So you can, basically, as long as it's within this room, and there's a door right here, nothing. This is how loud the guns are, this sort of circle here. As long as we're within this room, there should not be an issue. So I'm gonna speed up time until this guy gets back. What is that? Is that a freaking jammer? It's a guard. Oh, it's just a regular dude. Okay. I'm gonna have to mentally prepare here. Okay. Aim here. Ish. Shoot. Oh, wow. I was expecting that to go a lot rougher. That was very fast. Quiet gun. There's something nice about a gun. You know, like instead of like a concussive gun, just like a gun. There's something nice about that. I won't deny. Let's do the same trick here. Go here. Right click, shotgun downrange. Concussive gun right on this dude. No one heard a peep. And we're picking up the leftover ammo. I also need to check. Okay, there's some cargo crates here. There's, okay, the telepad right there. You can, I'm gonna go check out these cargo crates on the way to the dude I gotta kill who lives down here. Oh, that's fun. I'm gonna show you a fun way to kill a dude, which I realize is an odd sentence to say on stream, but trust me. It's the same 3-man setup, but oh, that adds a layer of complication to it for sure. Oh, is he coming this way? Can I just concuss him on the way? I think I probably can. If he comes up this way. Yes, he does. Go to this and bam. And because I moved through so fast, they didn't even see me dash across the hallway. What's in this crate? Acid trap? I already have one of those. Send it to stash. Extreme range swappers are fun. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna replace one of the hammers with it because I already have one of those. The little red field this guy has is just like if I step into it, he's gonna know. Whoa, like that. Like I gotta stay away from it. But now he's within concussive range and we got him. Give me a second. Phone call. What the hell? They just hung up on me, and I really was here without the game paused. This dude could have walked in on me so easily. Let's go check out the other crate. Crash trap. I already have one of those, but thank you. I'll sell it. That's... Oh. How far in does he come? Oh, only here. Still, I'll take the key card and I'll stash you beyond this door. I could probably completely ignore these guys, right? I can just go here. But this is a little complicated. It would honestly be better to come at them from the top, because this whole hallway situation here is kind of cursed. Having to step through this door and they're gonna see me right away. Yeah, no, thank you. So we are gonna do it this way. Bonk you. Okay. And it was a very roundabout way to do it, but we're gonna go here. The ship is on autopilot, right? Yeah. Is he going off somewhere? Oh no, he's just coming back. I'm speeding up a little bit. Do they ever go up? They sure do. Okay. Where to? Where to? Over here. Gotcha. Who goes next? Oh, you go next. That's very nice. And this guy hasn't even seen me. Beautiful. All right. Now we've killed everyone except for this guy's little group. So now I'm gonna show you fun little way to kill a man with your own hands. You too can kill a man using this simple trick. I mean, while we're here, I'm gonna bonk you. You don't need to die. This guy needs to die. Oh, the cat is at the bedroom door. She's hearing me talk. She woke up. She's hearing me talk. Psst. Storm, stay the hell out of here. Not for you. Not for kittens. Anyway. Oh, is he coming up? He's coming up. We just walk up and shoot the window. And off we go. And then I remote control my pod. I pick myself up. Hang on a second. Okay, I'm back. I'm solidly cat-proofed the door now. Now, is it a little messed up that we're killing a man by suffocating him in the void of space? Yeah, maybe. But it's also pretty funny. And then we can just go get ourselves picked up. And just hang about. Until... objective killed. Return to station. And so we do. But yeah, this is basically just a fun little experiment I wanted to try. I wanted to try playing this game. I don't know how successful it's gonna be. I don't know if I'll be doing much more of this, but I just wanted to show it, and I just wanted to gauge the I wanted to gauge the interest. It's a fun little game. I have a few games installed that are fun. But anyway, it is 7 p.m. actually, which is according to schedule when this stream is supposed to end. This one was a kind of a low energy one, but it was fun. I guess I'll see you on the weekend and I'll report on. Thank you. No, thank you. I thought I did. I will see you this weekend, hopefully, maybe. And I will report on how the test went. If it's anything like the practice ones, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get it. But it'd be pretty funny if I didn't. Anyway, I will see you then. Bye bye.